Well, welcome back to the Junkman. It's me, the vacationing Junkman in Las Vegas. Well, not really vacationing. I'm there for work, but I'm going to have a lot of fun also. So today, for this week anyway, we're doing classic Junkman videos at noontime, but you might see something new at 8 o'clock also, so keep your eye on the channel, hit that bell to get notified. Now, what are we going to look at for this classic video? Well, we're going to go back to 2019 video I made about the 12-inch action figure line from Star Wars. But instead of looking at the ones we got, we're going to look at the planned Series 2 that never got released. Most of these come from The Empire Strikes Back, and be honest with you, they're not really that great. I mean, Lando's kind of cool because we didn't get him. The other ones are more, the clothes are different, but still, it's a lot of fun to look at what might have been. But I always love videos of what might have been. Toys we didn't get, toys that were in the planning, didn't get released. It's always a lot of fun. So, go with me back to my attic space in 2019 with a different microphone, a different camera, so hopefully it's okay. And let's look at unreleased 12-inch Star Wars action figures. We're going to talk about the unreleased second wave, or Series 2 you could call it, of the 12-inch large size Star Wars Kenner action figures. We all know about Series 1. There was Boba Fett, there was in fact, I got a Boba Fett right there. Very good looking Boba Fett. Don't worry, we're going to talk about you in a minute. Let's see, we have Boba Fett, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Obi-Wan, Chewbacca, the droids, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper that could have been a lot better, and maybe more. That's up Jawa. I think, did I say Jawa? Anyway, Series 1. We're not here to talk about Series 1. We're here talking about the figures that didn't get released, Series 2. One that almost didn't get released, as you probably know, is IG-88. It's the only Empire Strikes Back action figure released. Well, technically Boba Fett is Empire Strikes Back, but as you know, he's released before the movie and does appear in a Star Wars box. But IG-88 was the only Empire Strikes Back figure first released in the Empire Strikes Back box. Now, before we look at the second series of action figures we didn't get, let's look at another category that we didn't get. Kenner was going to release clothes for the Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia large size action figures. This is something Kenner did with the $6 Million Man action figure line, and it looks like they planned it with the Star Wars large size action figure line also. Let's take a look at some of the clothes accessories we almost got for this line. First up, let's look at the Princess Leia ones. Here she is, Arctic outfit. Ooh, warms me up just looking at it. It's very 70s looking for sure. As you can see with a lot of these, they do have a 70s vibe. And they don't really fit with the movie. What makes me wonder, maybe Lucasfilm didn't like them. There's no official reason why these never got produced, but the large size action figure line didn't sell well and was canceled within a year. Here's Princess Leia in her flight outfit, kind of like a jumpsuit. Again, never seen this in the film, and has that 70s vibe. Let's look at one more Leia. This one's known as the poncho outfit. Here's Princess Leia. Same hair, still in buns, but she's wearing a poncho. I guess you can kind of say this is like a pre-Return of the Jedi indoor Leia, if you're stretching your imagination. Here's some clothes to make your Luke Skywalker large size action figure look like the Luke Skywalker we see at the end of Star Wars in his ceremonial outfit. The original Luke Skywalker large size action figure did come with his medallion that he got at the end of the film, so having this outfit kind of makes sense. And here's another one that probably would have been good, Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing outfit. This is kind of cool. Would have been neat if we had a large size X-Wing fighter to put him in, but here he is with a removable helmet and his X-Wing jumpsuit. And the last one for the clothes you could get for Luke Skywalker is an odd one. It's just known as suit. It's clearly nothing we see Luke Skywalker wearing in the film. Doesn't even look really Star Wars. Not really sure how they even came up with this one. And that's a look at the clothes we could have got for our large size action figures. Now before we look at Series 2, I want to bring up one more thing we didn't get. And that's this guy back here, Boba Fett. Wait a minute. We did get a Boba Fett. Well, it's true we got Boba Fett because he's sitting back there. But we almost got a better large size scale action figure of Boba Fett. One that was going to light up and make sounds. Let's take a look at the prototype for that. Here's the prototype for the much better large size action figure Boba Fett. It looks great. It looks almost like the one released, although this one's a lot different when you look at the specs. It has 3 firing spring rockets, 2 short ones and 1 long one. An LED light on his chest that would light up at the press of a button. a removable arm flamethrower, removable dart weapon, electronic sounds, and knee darts. Why Kenner decided not to go with this Boba Fett? I think it's more of a budget reason. This thing would have been a lot more pricey than the others in the line. Now let's look at the 4 large-scale action figures that would have been a part of Series 2 if the line continued. And, of course, it would have been the Empire Strikes Back line. Let's look at Parker Stevens. Lando Calrissian. That's right, here's Lando right here, and in this prototype, you can see that Kenner used a Hardy Boys Parker Stevens action figure for the face. They gave him blackface. Oh no, Kenner, you're in trouble now. In this prototype here, we can see a Lando using the likeness of Billy D. Williams. Another one from Series 2 that we didn't get, Luke Skywalker in his Bespin gear. Not only do we have a prototype of the action figure in his Bespin gear, we also have a look at the box he would have been packed in. The third would have been Leia in her Bespin outfit. This would have been a beautiful large-scale action figure to have, if you ask me. And not only do we get prototypes of the doll itself, also the box it would have came in. And you had to have a Han Solo in any series, right? Well, we were going to get a Han Solo in Hoth gear. Han Hoth was one of my favorite small action figures growing up, so I probably would have loved this as a kid. Brr, it's cold. Look at him in that jacket. Is that jacket blue? And also, here's a look at the Han Solo and Hoth in the package we almost got. And that, sadly, is all we have. It's odd that they did a Bespin Luke and a Bespin Leia, but didn't plan on doing a Bespin Han, but went with Hoth instead. But maybe making something different would have sold better. Well, kind of a short video today. Not really much here to talk about that we didn't cover. So where are these prototypes today? Well, like a lot of prototypes and rare stuff from the Kenner days, they belong in the home of Gus Lopez, who runs the Star Wars Collector's Archive. They're by far the best website for Star Wars toys back in the old days. And they cover more than just toys. And I don't think anyone has a collection more impressive than Gus Lopez. Maybe Steven Sansweet, but that's debatable. Anyway, if you want to support this channel, as always, click up there and go to patreon.com or in links below. And you can support this channel by going to thatjunkman.com and buying a cool t-shirt like this Kenner logo shirt I have here. And until the next video, we will talk again.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.